everyone, this is Fiona, the Young Adult Librarian, and today I'm going to show you an easy way to knit where you make your own loom and you can make your own knitting. So you're going to build your own loom with a cardboard tube and some popsicle sticks, and then you can knit anything you'd like. You can knit a scarf, a headband, anything you want. So let's get started. For today's craft, you're going to need your cardboard roll, your craft sticks, some duct tape, yarn, and scissors. So first what we want to do is create the loom that we're going to be knitting on. So you want to take your tube and your sticks, and what we're going to be doing is taping them around here, and you want to make sure the bottom is flush but they're sticking out at the top. So what you want to do is take your duct tape, and what you want to do is measure it up here and place it on the actual tape. And what you can do is start rolling it around, so this way it's a little bit easier than trying to hold each stick on while you're taping. So then we want to just have them spaced fairly close together, so like so. You just want to measure it up. So for this I'm using 5, you can use 6, however you want to position it. So what we want to do, we just want to go around one more time, make sure it's on there well. Sure it's sturdy. You can also put it down here if you want. So we have that built. So now we want to take our yarn, and first what you're going to do is drop it through the tube. I'll leave about 4 or 5 inches hanging out, and then what you want to do is pick a starting point. One of the sticks is your starting point, and you're going to wrap this around each stick clockwise, like so, like so. Until you come back to your original, and you just want to push the loops down. So it should look like that and like this on the inside. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put on a second row the same way we did the first, clockwise around. Until again you get back to the beginning. So now you should have 2 loops on every stick. So this is where the beginning is. So what you want to do is take the bottom loop, pull it over the top loop on each stick, like so. And then you just want to pull on your tail to tighten up what you have in here. And then we're just going to do it again. We add another second row. Once again, we're just going to pull bottom over top. And then again, you can pull on your tail here to tighten your work. And you're going to keep doing that until your piece is as long as you'd like it to be, and then we'll go on to the next step. Now, if you run out of yarn or want to switch colors while you're working, all you need to do is, before you run out of your first set of yarn, take your new yarn, tie it together in a knot, and then you can trim off the extra here, and then you just keep knitting. So when my piece is the length I want it to be, what you want to do is, you'll see how now I only have one loop on each stick. So what we're going to do is, it's called casting off, which is the way that you would end your knitting. It's weaving it together so it doesn't have any open loops. So again, you want to take the beginning here. You'll know this is the end where the tail is. And you want to slide this off. We're going to put it onto the next stick. Okay, like so. And then what you want to do is pull the bottom one over the top like we were still knitting. And then again, we're going to take this one and put it here. And then we're going to pull the bottom one over. And again, we're going to pull this onto the next stick, pull the bottom one over, and got the loop off. So when we get to the last one, you want to pull that off. So now we only have one loop on one stick, so you want to take that, you're going to pull it through the tube. So I have this here. You want to cut your yarn. And you're going to take this piece of yarn and just loop it through, like so. And just give it a little tiny knot. So now, the pieces on the end, you can cut them, and you can tuck them into one of your loops so you can't see it, like so. And the same thing over here. I'm going to cut it. And we're just going to tuck it in to one of the loops so you can't see it. And then here we have our finished piece. And you can make these long, you can make them into scarves, headbands, you can make them into wristbands, anything that you want to do. You can also make pieces and make individual pieces and sew them together to make larger pieces if you know how to sew. So here we have the finished piece. And obviously it could be way longer than this, it can be shorter, however you want to do it. And the fun thing is, now that you've built this, you can actually continue using this with all different kinds of yarn. You can also build your own with less sticks to make it a bit wider, stretched out, or more sticks and that'll make it thinner, however you want to do it. And now you know actually the basics of knitting. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more crafts.